Well, I have walked clear into the middle of nowhere. Well, it's somewhere. But it's nowhere that's very central. So they already have the bike set up, and you can see all the construction going on, all those buildings. Those are all brand new. Thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people to live down here. Right next to a canal here. I remember seeing that canal. I hear a train. Unfortunately, I think I've failed at my attempt of going out just half-cocked. It's alright. These type of areas, they have their own communities. So major highways and roads here, and then you have these villages and new developments, and they'll be all their sub-communities. You know, you won't see people out on this road other than commuting to get a bike or a bus. Okay. Well, I have been going a combination of south and west. So going back, I'm going to have to go north and east to get back to the center of the city. And I never did hit a river, just this canal. And I remember coming here on the airport bus. It was quite a way. Let's see, Qiantang Hangzhou Bay. Shuttle bus for accredited overseas media to G20 Summit. Well, that's gone by. You hear the ding ding tong? Well, I doubled down here and I'm gonna lose. Yep. I said I'll go to that turn, the bend. Let's see what's at the bend, and it's going the wrong way. So I'm gonna turn here. Oh. Well, I figured these are a property people, 515j.com. Very, very friendly. So they called up a map. I went in and I said, you know, do you have a map? I asked them, and they finally, they called up a map and they showed me where I was on the map. And as it turns out, I've been walking parallel to that large river. So all I have to do is about a mile this way, and that's what I was trying to do over there, and I couldn't find a road that would go that way. So these properties, I asked them how much for the property, and they said 100 a meter, and I know it's a lot more than 100 a meter. Not that I'm going to buy anything here. So it's about 1:30, a little bit after 1:30, according to their computers when I was looking at their maps. Yeah, because I could see behind me are those hills that are over near the West Lake, and I asked him how far to West Lake from here, and he said it's only four. He said Sigali, which is 4 kilometers. That's nothing. So if I wasn't near the river, and I was going to head towards West Lake, which is it's not too close to where I am, but at least I can find my way back from there fairly easily. Now this river, this is a large river that I'm going to, And I have never walked along this in all the times I've been in Hangzhou. And when I came across on that airport bus, I saw a couple buildings that I wanted to get photographs of. So I weighed in my mind, do I go back to Westlake or do I do this? And I decided to do this because this time of year, Westlake is, you know, for summertime you get the flowers. This time of year you don't. Alright, signing off. I'm going to put my hat back on here. Looks like a prison. It's not, but... Alright, so this is a major road. This is called Qiantang. And I already forget the name of the road I just turned off of. Qiantang or something like that. And I'm pretty sure this is the river. So I'm pretty happy I went into that office and asked them, because I was just walking parallel for a couple miles and I was gonna go that way and the road looked wrong. Yaojiang, that was the name of the road. Bike rental toilet. Alright, let's see if I'm right. This will make me very happy and excited if this is in fact the walk along the river. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. This river is, you know, I wouldn't want to swim across that. Look at that bridge, huh? That's not the bridge we came across. Yeah, there looks like they're having some drought conditions as well. Yeah, that's the bridge we came across, because there's that building. Looks like the bird's nest straight ahead. Don't know if you can see it through the haze. That's awesome, because that's the road. I'll walk up to that bridge up there and that should take me right into Hangzhou. Alright. So you just can't be too worried if you get lost. I remember there was a walkway along here. Yeah, Hangzhou is very, very, very nice city. 6 harmonies, 5 kilometers. White Pagoda Park. Okay, so we're right there. We're gonna go up to that bridge over there. Just in case this Nikon fails to capture this, I'll take a quick shot with the GoPro here. Very, very happy that I'm gonna be able to walk along here. Isn't this nice? I mean, it's a little... The haze is a concern. But back in the 60s and 70s in the US, this is how a lot of the sky looked, and for most of the country it's cleaned up now. So I'm sure eventually China will come around and say, okay, time to start putting scrubbers on the coal plants. And in fact, I've heard for about a year now that China is making a big push towards going solar with everything. And in fact, there's a law here now that they can't use incandescent lamps at all. It either has to be LED or fluorescent. And they did that to cut down on their energy load. And I've shown several videos where, you know, even these small villages in the hills, they'll have these bright LED signs and it lights up the whole village. I assume this must be the kids section. And all the kids come down and paint a section of the wall. Getting closer to that bridge. Probably only about, well, that looks like, well, what, about a mile? A little bit less than a mile. Signing off. I can hear some music up ahead. This is the look behind me. And the road parallel. That's a kid who was playing the music. Some sort of park or overpass there. All the banks have their buildings down here. That's a Chinese government building there, I believe, based on that insignia. Don't know what that is. As far as the building. And the children's paintings continue. Don't know if that bird's nest over there is coming out any clearer. Still kind of hazy. Yeah. Ah, Hangzhou TV station. That's what that is. Hangzhou Road. That's the TV station. This guy's flying a kite, and it is way up there. Can you even see it? That's going to be a couple thousand feet. I have no idea why waves are being created here. This is a river, so I didn't see a boat. Strange. It must be man-made, man-generated. Strange. It must be man-made, man-generated. Oh, let's come to the turnaround point. There's the bird's nest over there. Some sort of restaurant here. On a pier. I'm going to go up top. It's probably a park. Get a better picture of this globe. Look at this crazy thing. Those are the two buildings. That's why I wanted to do this walk. Get the bird's nest in that building. Now, according to that sign right there, that's Qiantang East. And if that's true, then where I took the right and went off, I basically just spent 2 hours walking for no purpose at all. Probably could have done it in an hour. That's alright. See, G20, they love their G20. G20 really porked me because the hotels, the cheap hotels, are no longer available for Westerners. Wow, look at all the construction. Looks like this is something from outer space. See all the construction here. There's a restaurant on up here. This is where I came from. Well, the water's back to being calm. I'm starting to get a little thirsty, a little hungry. Marriott, ICBC. Okay. The river is over there. It's a covered walkway coming across the highway and the river. Outlets are underneath me. I saw a Levi's, Starbucks Coke, so there must be a Starbucks down there. This is called Life Plaza. I think this is where they had the G20. It's a Marriott hotel right behind this building. All this new construction. And then look at this freaky thing here. Pretty wild. Let's see, Intercontinental. Oh, looks like she's helping him get the kite up in the air. Run, run, buddy. Hen kwai, kwai. Kwai, kwai. Yeah, so this is the Intercontinental Hotel in Hangzhou. And I am going to check and see if they have a map I could have. And I'm in the back, so go around to the front entrance, talk to the concierge desk.